kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
Vic was a young tiger known for his playful energy, living in the heart of the Evergreen Forest. Despite his cheerful demeanor, Vic often shied away from challenges, doubting his own strength. One fateful day, a small rabbit found itself trapped in a deep pit, and Vic's instincts urged him to help. Through this experience, he learned that bravery and kindness are interconnected, and that helping others can bring out strength he didn't know he had. Chapter 1. Vic's World. Vic's days were filled with carefree adventures in the forest. He played hide and seek with his friends and raced across the sunlit clearings. Despite his fun-loving nature, Vic secretly doubted himself. He avoided risky games and preferred to stick to what felt safe, fearing failure or embarrassment. Chapter 2. A Quiet Morning. 1. Crisp morning, Vic wandered near the forest's edge, chasing a fluttering butterfly. The air was still, except for the occasional chirp of birds. As he explored, he heard a faint cry for help. Curious and concerned, Vic followed the sound, his paws crunching gently on fallen leaves. Chapter 3. The Rabbit in the Pit. Vic discovered a young rabbit, Bella, stranded in a deep pit. Her fur was dusty, and her small body trembled with fear. "Help me, please," she pleaded. Vic peered over the edge, his heart pounding. The pit was deeper than he'd imagined, and the walls were too steep for Bella to climb. Fear bubbled up in Vic. What if I can't help her? What if I fall in too? He thought. But seeing Bella's frightened eyes stirred something inside him. He couldn't leave her there. Chapter 4. Overcoming Fear. Vic tried to think of a solution. First, he reached down with his paw, but it wasn't long enough. Then, he searched the area for vines or branches that Bella could use to climb. He found a sturdy vine and carefully lowered it into the pit. "Grab on, Bella," he called. Bella clung tightly to the vine as Vic pulled with all his might. His muscles ached, and sweat dripped from his fur. But he didn't give up. Slowly but surely, Bella was lifted out of the pit. Chapter 5. Gratitude and Relief. Bella collapsed onto the ground, her small chest heaving. "Thank you, Vic," she said, her voice trembling with gratitude. Vic felt a rush of pride and relief. He had done it. For the first time, he had faced a challenge and succeeded. Chapter 6. Word spreads. Word of Vic's bravery spread quickly through the forest. Animals who once saw him as just a playful cub began to look at him with admiration. Benny the bear cub and Maya the squirrel praised his courage, making Vic feel both proud and humbled. Chapter 7. A Newfound Confidence. The experience ignited a new confidence in Vic. He started to see challenges as opportunities to grow, rather than obstacles to avoid. When his friends proposed a game of crossing the creek on a narrow log, Vic hesitated, but then stepped forward. "I'll give it a try," he said. Chapter 8. Facing Another Test. One evening, as the forest grew dark, Vic and his friends heard cries for help again. This time, it was an owl chick stranded on a high branch after a strong gust of wind blew it from its nest. Vic's heart raced, but he knew he had to act. With guidance from his friends and his growing courage, Vic climbed the tree carefully, balancing on the swaying branches. He reached the chick and gently carried it back to its nest, earning cheers from his friends below. Chapter 9. Understanding bravery. Through these experiences, Vic began to understand the true meaning of bravery. It wasn't about being fearless, but about acting despite fear, driven by kindness and a desire to help others. Chapter 10. The Hero of the Forest. The animals of the Evergreen Forest began to see Vic not just as a playful tiger, but as a leader and protector. Vic, in turn, felt a deep sense of purpose. He realized that by helping others, he was also helping himself grow stronger and more confident. Epilogue. A new chapter. Vic continued to embrace challenges, inspiring his friends to do the same. The forest became a place of unity, where animals supported one another in times of need. And at the heart of it all was Vic, the tiger who discovered his true strength through an act of kindness. From that day on, Vic roamed the forest not just as a playful cub, but as a symbol of courage and compassion, always ready to lend a helping paw. Harry, a cheerful young hippopotamus, lived in the lush, green savannah by the tranquil river. Known for his big smile and playful nature, Harry loved spending his days splashing in the water, playing with his friends, and munching on sweet grass. One sunny afternoon, a small act of kindness changed not only Harry's life, but also his understanding of friendship and generosity. Chapter 1. A Day in the Savannah. Harry woke up to a bright morning, excited for the picnic his friends had planned by the riverbank. Among his friends were Lily the giraffe, Tommy the zebra, and Benny the baboon. Each of them packed their favorite snacks for the day. Harry carried juicy watermelons. Lily had crunchy leaves. Tommy packed fresh apples. And Benny had a bundle of bananas. The friends gathered under a large baobab tree, ready to enjoy their feast. But as they unpacked their lunches, Tommy suddenly froze. "Oh no!" he exclaimed, his stripes trembling with worry. "I forgot my lunch." The group fell silent. Tommy's face flushed with embarrassment, and he shuffled his hooves nervously. Harry noticed Tommy's distress and felt a tug in his heart. Without hesitation, he rolled his watermelon closer to Tommy. "Here, Tommy, we can share," Harry said with a kind smile. Tommy's eyes widened. "But this is your favorite snack, Harry." "It's okay," Harry reassured him. "Friends look out for each other. We'll enjoy it together." The group decided to pool their food, creating a shared picnic feast. Lily bent her long neck to offer her leaves. Benny peeled his bananas, and Harry split his watermelon into juicy slices. "Wow, this is even better than eating alone," Lily said, crunching on her leaves. Benny nodded. "It's like our food tastes better when we share." As the afternoon sun began to set, Tommy approached Harry, gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you, Harry. You didn't have to share, but you did. That means a lot to me." Harry felt a warm glow in his chest. "It's no big deal, Tommy. Helping you made me happy too." The next day, Tommy decided to pay Harry's kindness forward. When he noticed a small bird struggling to carry twigs for its nest, Tommy used his strong teeth to help the bird build its home. The bird chirped happily, and Tommy realized that kindness was like a chain. One good deed inspired another. Word of Harry's act of kindness spread among the animals of the savannah. Soon, everyone began looking for ways to help each other. Elephants used their trunks to fetch water for thirsty friends. Monkeys shared fruit from the treetops, and even shy turtles came out of their shells to lend a hand. Harry watched this transformation with pride. He realized that his simple act of sharing had sparked a wave of goodwill. To honor Harry and the newfound spirit of kindness in the savannah, the animals decided to throw a friendship feast. Everyone brought something to share, from sweet mangoes to crunchy nuts. Harry, though humble, was named the guest of honor. As he sat surrounded by his friends, he realized that the joy of giving far outweighed the pleasure of keeping things to himself. Harry's small act of kindness became a cherished story among the animals, passed down to remind everyone of the power of generosity. Harry, meanwhile, continued to look for ways to help others, knowing that his actions could brighten someone's day. Harry the hippo may have started with a single gesture of sharing his watermelon, but it grew into something much bigger. The savannah became a place of warmth and camaraderie, where every creature looked out for one another. Harry learned that kindness not only strengthened friendships, but also made the world a better, more loving place. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell, so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.